Hey, welcome to the Personality Hacker Genius Style Assessment or online test, basically to determine your personality. It's going to take about 10 minutes to take this test. So set aside between 10 and 15 minutes, and it's going to go through a series of questions you're going to answer. And at the end, we're going to give you the results of your personality. Now, one of the keys to this is to answer authentically to yourself, what you believe is the authentic answer. And oftentimes this is the first thing that kind of comes up for your gut, or the first thing that you initially think when you read a question. Try to really eliminate any outside influence. Anytime you can think, well, my friends would classify me as this, or my parents would see me as this, or my spouse or lover would see me as this. Try to eliminate all of that and really answer from your own heart, your own mind, what is authentic to you. No one else is going to see these results necessarily. So just go ahead and answer what's authentic to you, because it's going to give us the best results for your personality.
A lot of the questions, in fact, I believe all of the questions are what are called forced choice. That means that they give you an A or a B, or two different options that they're forcing you to choose between. Most online assessments are forced choice because that's the easiest way to do an online assessment. And the thing about a forced choice question is that it requires you to choose one. Now, one of them may feel like it's both A and B, or it's neither A nor B. If you run into a question that feels that way to you, don't worry about that. Go with whatever your gut is telling you. Usually your gut knows that you have a slight preference toward or away from one of them. And if you go with what your gut tells you, you're most likely to answer as authentically as possible. As Joel said, you want to eliminate influences that are outside influence, but you also want to eliminate how you want to see yourself. Try to be as honest with yourself as humanly possible and say, what is it that I actually do, not how do I want to see myself doing this. So those are some of the tips that we would recommend as you go through the Genius Style Assessment. And when you get to the end of it, as Joel mentioned, you're going to find your summary of the personality type that you are most like based on the way that you answer the questions in the Genius Style Assessment. So the summary is great. But we really want to encourage you to consider getting the premium content, because that's when you do a real deep dive into that personality type and truly understand yourself on a very granular level. But we'll talk all about that when you get to the page that has your results. So happy test taking.
Yeah, let's get started.